I think that great teachers are not afraid to try new things. They also aren't afraid to keep trying and modifying it to make it work for them.
For me as a teacher, it's definitely made me more intentional, especially in my lesson planning.
When you're walking around within that power zone and you're listening to the conversations that are taking place, that gives you an understanding and an idea as to where the kids are and where they are not.
I'm planning times where I'm asking questions so that my kids are able to have purposeful talk. I'm planning areas where they're actually writing. So it's just really thinking about what I'm doing and how it's going to look in the classroom. So it's being deliberate.
So that the data tells me where the students are, where they need to maybe have a little bit more help, and then also lets me know where I need to improvise and where I need to change.
Now we're seeing what their actual needs are as opposed to going, oh, I kind of think this is what's happening. Now we have a specific area going, oh, I know exactly where you need help in your class now.
If I can hit all of those practices, I know that the message that I am intending to deliver is being received by the kiddos.
I think the accountability has been a big thing with our kids in this whole campus. We have them talking to each other, so they're learning from each other. We also have them working in small groups. We can assess them easily, so they can assess themselves also.
We have our students taking the data from each unit assessment and graphing their progress throughout the year so that they can look at their potential growth. So they're being more accountable for their own learning as well.
Everyone's expected to have a final product, and that product has rigor in it. Also, kids are able to talk and share ideas.
Our kids are seeing the impact of how important it is to be mindful of the instruction in class and how that will result in future improvement on assessments.
I can see a difference in the overall student. The aha moments they're having within the classroom has greatly increased because they're realizing they can go above and beyond.
Time. There's just not enough of it. It takes time to really think out your lesson plans and be intentional and think of ways to incorporate all elements of Fundamental 5. In order to overcome that obstacle, I just get here a little bit early, and within my routine for the morning, I just make sure I set aside time to go ahead and write down all of my objectives and make sure they're there for whenever class begins.
Take your time and focus just on one a week and build your way up. Then it's not so much so fast, and then a few months later they'll be like second nature.
I want to make sure it's kid-friendly, and also getting in a routine of telling the kids to focus on the lesson also.
So it's a constant open communication with the classroom, with the students, to really make this collaborative learning, because they're not the only ones that are learning, I am too.
I think that it's making the kids more aware of what they're doing other than just taking the class to get a passing grade in it. We want them to do exceedingly well, not just to do well.
It's changed the culture because I feel like we're doing everything possible, and the kids are too, to be successful at this campus.